Hey, it's Jana from The Last Stitch. I love making patterns that have elaborate details, interesting assembly procedures, stuff that I haven't done before because I'm always curious to try out new things. Basics, they just don't do it for me. However, the issue is that when I get dressed in the mornings, especially when I'm tired, I'm stressed, I'm perhaps not in a good mood, I just want to go and reach for some basic sweater and pants and then bike to work. But I don't have any of those clothes anymore. So now I have decided that I will make a wardrobe full of basics that are hopefully not boring. So let's talk about my back to basics wardrobe. This wardrobe that I have planned consists of 4 different garments, and the first one is a polo shirt. Now, saying a polo shirt for me as a Swedish person is very, very odd, because in Swedish polo shirt is a turtleneck, and what English speaking people refers to as a polo shirt is called a piqué shirt, which means that refers to the structure of the fabric that usually are polo shirts material. So every time I say polo shirt now, I only see a turtleneck in front of me, but I will try to use the proper English term when I talk about this. Yes, I'm making a traditional polo shirt, and this design is inspired by a Fred Perry shirt that I saw online. It will have contrasting placket, collar and cuffs, and for this polo shirt I am using organic fabrics. In fact, all the 4 garments that I'm making are from organic fabric, which I'm super excited about because I try to be environmentally conscious. I'm not always successful, to be honest. I'm not even sure that this hobby is defendable from an environment standpoint, but I do try to use organic fabrics when I can get access to them, and now I have done some beautiful fabric finds that are all organic. And the first one is this rib knit. It has stripes in grey and blue, and I will use this and then add the dark navy placket, collar and ribbon cuffs to this. And the only thing I'm a bit worried about is that most sewing disasters that I have done or experienced in the last few years are related to rib knits fabrics. I don't know if you had the same experience, because I mean, if you have rib knit and mix it up with lycra, then you're usually fine. But at least here in Sweden, a lot of rib knits are actually not made with lycra, and they grow and grow and grow and grow. It's absolutely a nightmare to work with. Luckily, this one has a few percentage of spandex or lycra or elastin, whatever you call it. So hopefully it will keep in shape, but if not, I will end up with a polo shirt that is probably 2 times the size that it was when I began. So that's made me a bit nervous. But that's my first project, a polo shirt made of organic cotton rib knit fabric with stripes and navy detailing. And my second make is a classic Grace Kelly inspired cardigan. I'm thinking crew neck, I'm thinking mother of pearl buttons, perhaps a little pearl necklace on top if I plan to use it as a sweater as well. And for this project I have this gorgeous organic wool knit that I picked up. It has a claret collar and it's very thick quality that I think will be beautiful. And I will make this sewn with a lot of details like ribbing here, ribbing at the waist, ribbing at the cuffs, and a placket here for the buttons. And the third project is a basic black sweater. I will do this in this wonderful fabric, which is also organic. It's a mix of wool and cotton. It's a rib knit again, and this time no lycra, so fingers crossed that I will end up with a form-fitting garment, because that's what I want to make. I am thinking a turtleneck, perhaps a mock turtleneck, I think it's called in English, when you have like half turtleneck. I want a bit tied. I want to have a bit like an Audrey Hepburn style with where it's fitted, really fitted in the waist, and a bit so it really shapes the body. I love that style. So hopefully this fabric will actually retain its shape once I start working with. Otherwise I will end up with a baggy sweater. That's okay too. It's usually not my style because I like more fitted clothes, but I think that I can live with it if it doesn't end up quite the way I want it to. Final make that I will do for this wardrobe is a pair of trousers. Yep. I will make a pair of classic dressy trousers, straight legs, welt pockets, and I will use a border style pattern that I think looks very promising for this project. As for the fabric, I have scored a wonderful dark navy organic cotton twill. It doesn't have any stretch fabric in it, so that means it needs to be a bit of a baggy. So I think I might run into the issue that the fabric again might grow a bit, but because I was not able to find any organic fabric with lycra in it for this particular type of fabric, I am hoping that it will work out well. That said, this will be the biggest challenge I think of all the 4 projects, because truth to be told, I haven't made a pair of regular trousers since 2009. It's not that I don't know how to make trousers, I can do that, but I apparently can't make any pair of trousers that fits me nice in the bum. So I'm going to really approach this with a very methodical way and just try and do several different muscles before I cut into the real fabric. I have ordered the pants fitting for real people by Palmer Pledge, and I plan to use this book. I love their Fit for Real People, the regular book which has skirts and tops, and if that book is anywhere close as good as the Fit for Real People first book, then the pants book will probably help me a lot. I've already got several great suggestions from you to avoid the problem. For me, that is mainly that I get a lot of fabric sagging in the back, probably because I have a sort of a flat butt, and I have got a lot of tips for that already. I will probably have to do some inseams adjustments, crotch adjustments, and probably try to do the fisheye dart where I fold in fabric in the back, and I've done that before and it worked quite well. The issue was that when I started fitting the trousers way back when I last made them, I ended up with new problems. So if I removed a problem in the back, that caused a problem in the front. So I was sort of going back and forth, and in the end I just gave it up. I mean, the trousers turned out all right, but I don't think that making 6 or 7 muslins, which I did, is feasible in the long run when it comes to pattern making, when it comes to pants making. And this is the first pant that I want to make. I also have another dream project, which is making a pair of fitted cigarette pants, and then I will probably use some kind of Bengaline fabrics. Again, I want that Audrey Hepburn look with a tight fitting half polo or a turtleneck polo. Sorry, now I said the polo. Sorry, I meant the turtleneck, the mock turtleneck sweater and cigarette pants. I love that 50s look. It's one of my favorites, you know, the sort of beatnik chic kind of thing. So if I succeed with this pair of trousers, I will move on and do a pair of cigarette pants with my turtleneck sweater. If you want to see more videos from me and also see what will happen with this very ambitious project, you can just hit subscribe and also check out my blog, thelaststitch.com. Thank you so much for watching. Stitch safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!